Tick Fam. So in this video I am going to show you how I edited this image here to this one here. So let me just get started on just showing this one for now. So I edited this in Lightroom and also in Photoshop, so I'll show you exactly how I did that. So I used my preset, the one that I sell on my blog, the one I've used forever. I used that on this one. I brought the highlights down totally, the shadows up so much. And if you notice, you guys, I did not use my my Mark IV. I used an Olympus for this photograph. So it's a lot different, and I edited the image quite a bit because it's just, you know, a different camera. So I wasn't like completely used to it. So then from here, I'm going to go to the little wand here, and I want to go to exposure. And my goal here is just to really bring out like a lot of white here. I want to bring a lot of attention to all of this awesome like water that's going everywhere. So I'm going to brighten it up, brighten it up, brighten it up, brighten it up. Over here on the ends, you see the water looks like a little, it looks like a little dirty right there. So I'm going to fix that a little bit later. And then I'm going to barely swoop a few like on their face, like not too much. I definitely feel like this image is really about the moment, like this crazy, awesome moment that they've just had here, here in the ocean. So let me just play with that for a second. Bring that up. Yeah. So I really like that. Play with these whites, because everything that I'm doing right now is just affecting everything that I touch with the wand. And watch if I do dehaze, it's gonna really make that that splash like more defined, which I really like. And then I'm gonna go to new, because now I would like to start over painting new. So I still want to play with exposure. I want to make my wand a lot smaller, because right now I just want to whiten like his teeth a little bit, and I don't want to do it too much because he's got really white teeth, but I just want to make sure that the smile and everything's looking really good. Just a little. That's nice. I just love this moment. Oh, I just noticed something else, so I'll hit new again. And I'm just going to go to lighten, because this moment right here, like this thing that's happening right here, I really like. So I want to, anything that I want that eye to go to in a photo, that's one of my tactics. Like I'll definitely brighten it up. Like I really like that. I like her denim too. It looks really good. Okay, perfect. So let's move on to this different part, this fun part that's kind of new. So I'm going to edit this as a smart object in Photoshop. So that should be opening up right now. I've done a lot of editing this morning already, so it's like maybe it's the wheel's turning a bit. Okay. Are we opening up? Okay, perfect. So here's kind of a fun part. So I'm going to go to File, and then I'm going to go to Place Linked. And I have purchased some clouds from Etsy. So when I post this, in the comments below, I'll post exactly where I bought these exact sets of clouds. And I think it comes with 10. There's a bunch of different ones. The one I usually use, though, I don't use these on like tons of photos, but I just had fun with this photo. I really liked it, and I thought it was very lifestyle-y, so I thought this was great. So I'm going to place this photo on top of this photo. I'm going to press Shift, and I'm going to spread this. Actually, this is the way I do it. Other people may do it completely different, but for me, it would just be, this is the way I like to do it. I'm just spreading it all over like the photo. So then I push return, and that places the object there, the clouds. And then I'm going to hit this button here. I'm going to add that mask layer. And then I'm going to make sure, let's see, go here to the eraser tool right here. And right here, I'm only at opacity 16, so I'm going to bring that up to, let's say, at least like 78, because obviously, you know, the clouds aren't going to be like, you know, where my couple is, so I know that I can like erase it there. Right? So, and the reason I'm not erasing 100% is because I just want to kind of see where these clouds land, and just how much of the clouds I'm going to be able to keep in there without making it look fake. So this is just kind of the way I do it. I like that little, I'm going to leave this little haze here. Yeah, good, cute. Oh yeah, that splash in the back, really good. And what I'm doing now is I'm just sort of erasing, you know, where I know that I'm not going to want the clouds, where I want it to look really natural. Making sure I'm there. I wouldn't want the clouds to like cover up, you know, like any of this fun stuff here. So now I'm going to raise it to like 95. And just go ahead and make sure that I'm not missing anything, and go back over the things that I, where I didn't want those clouds. Nice. And once I've got there, I'm feeling good about it. Now I'm going to go to the opacity of the clouds and sort of start bringing it down, just so it like looks natural. So bring it all the way down. This is what it looks like. If I'm bringing it some up, it just, you know what it says to me? It says like, wow, how did that photographer get this image? You know, like she's in the water, and you know, how did she manage to capture the clouds plus that expression plus, you know, all of those droplets of water. So I love that. I love, of course I can't do this in every image, and I shoot a lot of weddings obviously, and so this isn't something I can do in all of my images, but I do think it's fun for like a lifestyle portfolio, or like to do something extra special for their engagement, you know, their engagement photos. Because like I said, again, if you bring it all the way down, it's kind of like that, and some may prefer that, and you know, that's still like a really fun photo, but here with the clouds, I just think there's something about it that makes it like extra special. So I'm going to leave it at about, let's go back down, let's go back up. I just don't want that blue to look too blue. So I feel like I'm going to leave it at about, that's when it gets weird. So I'm going to leave it at about 75. And there's Theo. And then I'm going to flatten this image. And then I'm going to go to my tool here, the sharpen this tool. And you guys let me know if you don't have this. If you're a member of the Inspire Club, Theo, shh. If you're a member of the Inspire Club and you're watching this video, I can't say this is going to be for everyone, but I'm just putting it out there for right now. If you're a member of the Inspire Club, then and you don't have my actions, my Photoshop actions, then I think we should go ahead and send those to you. So, you know, let me know, and write us here on Facebook, and I'll get these over to you. And that is different from the Lightroom. The Lightroom is on my blog, and it's for sale. It's $50. These are also for sale for $50, but if you're watching this video, I appreciate you, so I will send you these Photoshop actions. Here's what I'm still doing. I'm just sort of, I'm at 48%. If you're using the sharpen this tool, you don't want to be all the way to 100. I'm sharpening like all the awesome things that I want to sharpen. And for me, water moving like this is just like a dream. Like, I totally love this. I love this. Okay, so I'm gonna take this layer, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna take my dodge tool. I'm going to lighten right here because this is still kind of bugging me. I want it to be like light and beautiful and super white. And, you know, I know we did this a little bit in Lightroom, but doing it a little bit more here. Good. And I have one more fun thing to show you. I know this is kind of a long video, but it's worth it. Yay, cool. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so layer. Oh, it's not letting me do the layers. So sometimes when I'm using this dodge tool, it doesn't let me do that, so I might go back to sharpen it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just made a boo-boo. Go back to the dodge. I hit slight lighten instead of sharpen this, so that was just a little simple mistake. Flatten this image. I'm going to do one more thing. File. Place linked. In my Dropbox, I've also got rain. And I will link where I bought these raindrops. Sorry, I just have like a little thing in my throat. I'm sorry if I sound weird. I don't usually get sick, and I can't seem to get rid of this little bit of a thing in my throat. So I'm trying to remember the one that I usually do here. I think it's Boca Rain. Maybe not that one. It's soft Boca Rain. There's a lot of these to choose from, so I'm like, sometimes that's kind of annoying. Sorry, I should have had this written down for you. So I always, my go-to is very different. A lot of times my go-to is soft Boca Rain. I'm going to place that, push shift, and then I'm going to spread it out. Good, good, good. Spread it out, spread it out. Good, good, good. I'm going to move it around. I don't want it to be like right over his face. I don't want to have to erase like so much from right over their face. I want it to be like super easy. Good. I push return again. Great. I go back over here and click that mask. And I'm already here at my erase tool. Theo! No, no, no. Okay, and then I definitely don't want this to be like on her face. You know, I mean, it's like that I'm actually gonna leave. That's like so natural and fun. And watch what you can do. When I go to opacity, I can like bring it all down to see like what's going on there. I can bring it all up. So let's see what's up. It's kind of so fun in his face, huh? But I still want to see his jawline, and I still want to see that, like, I don't want it to cover up his eyes too much, but oh, it's so fun. That looks like it's like getting in his eye. I like kind of love that. I love it. Oh, it could not be more fun. So I'm going to do that one more time so I can see. I just want to make sure I'm not missing that I'm like, it's over their eyes. I definitely want to always see like the expressions and all of those things I wouldn't want to cover up too much. But oh, I just love it. Okay. So this is what we've done in Photoshop. So we've done this by placing the clouds and placing some rain, and I just feel like it kind of adds a lot and it makes me happy. So I'm going to save this as a JPEG just so you guys can see what I do. I'll just save it as a JPEG, and right now I'm just going to put this on my desktop. Cool. So I always also save it at large file 12. So let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you today if possible. Again, let me know if you don't have these Photoshop actions, and we'll get those to you as well. All right, y'all. I'm glad that you're here. Let me know other ways I can serve you because I love serving you. Okay, have a good day.